All right, this is Evan Chucker, and I'm here with Dale Kim here at OSCon for Inside Analysis. We're just walking the floor and wanted to talk with Dale Kim about Hazelcast and what you guys are showcasing here today.
Hi, Evan. This is Dale Kim of Hazelcast. I'm the Senior Director of Product Marketing. And what we provide is an in-memory compute platform, which essentially means that it comprises of two things. One is a data grid and a stream processing engine. And the data grid is about sharing memory and CPU resources across a number of computers all tied together. So you essentially have this expanded pool that can scale out for running your high-speed applications. So any environment that requires high throughput and low latency is very ideal for Hazelcast. And then the Jet component is for stream processing. So you might tie into some streaming engine and then process at a very high speed to deliver outputs to your end users.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. So what are some common use cases for this?
Yeah, there are a lot of great use cases. So it could be as complex as processing a fraud detection model for payment processing or any IoT environment, to as simple as database caching. So it's a really great use case in terms of accelerating some of your applications that may be delayed due to slower database accesses or just complex queries that need to be run. And instead of always running those queries repeatedly, just cache them in our data grid and you get that instant access.
Awesome, that sounds great. What are some common challenges that you guys help folks overcome?
Yeah, it's all about the latency, it's about scale, it's about high throughput. So any environment where you need to react quickly is ideal for Hazelcast. So I mentioned payment processing. When you think about a transaction as part of a payment processing lifecycle, you have to do a number of things, including checking some rules-based algorithms for whether a credit card transaction, for example, is valid. And then you have to go through a number of fraud detection algorithms because typically you want to run a couple of models to make sure that you're not creating any false positives that will deter a user from wanting to continue on with the purchase. So a lot of complexity there, and you have to do a lot of that in a matter of milliseconds. You can't delay the user several seconds as part of that processing. So you want to do all of this in memory. You want to do it across many computers. And considering the millions of transactions that you may be processing at any given time, you want to make sure that runs really quickly, and that's where Hazelcast can fit in.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, thanks for for jumping on the show with us, and we're looking forward to seeing some of your products out on the floor.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Evan.